Sweet and Peachy.
Hi, welcome to this week's Sweet and Peachy with me, Lizzie.
And me, Lee, from Leading a Sweet Life and Booty Book Club. You just warned me as well not to do it.
Right. This week we're talking about body image, perceptions of ourselves, and also some of the top apps that people are using to edit their photos.
I'm obsessed. I want them now. I want to have all, I'll talk about that later, but it's crazy.
Right, Joan Rivers.
Yeah, I love to. Anyway, body image, right? Well, I've been doing some reading on body image, so and it's all about, you can have body negativity, body positivity, and all that sort of thing. The body negativity, and actually our body image comes from our social sphere. Sounds very posh, isn't it? Our social sphere. which in the old days, when you think about it, used to be me, my mum and me in the house, and then it was my grandparents who lived there, and then so it was your street, your village, whatever. And then we suddenly got into films and magazines, and people wanted to be like starlets, or even further back than that, you've got the Victorians who had to have a certain shape, you know, and things like that. And that's
no ankles. No. Don't you have that ankle? That's it.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It used to be our society, and now as our society is getting bigger and bigger, because we've got social media and everything like that, that's how our images are now portrayed. We all go in, well, I'm going to bring them up again. I can't bring anything, do anything. You know how I'm going to say? We can't do anything without seeing Kardashians. Every week they come up. What is this? I'm obsessed with these women. I don't like who they portray. Doesn't mean I don't like them. Please don't write in. I'm not saying I don't like them. I don't like who they betray. But we're all obsessed with all of that sort of stuff.
So plastic.
Yes, and it's not
always has to be perfect. It has to be airbrushed. It has to be this, has to be that. The fillers, the Botox, everything else. Yeah, no, I get that. It's not what I want my children looking at.
And that isn't that it? Back to that. I think this is what we said right in the first one we ever did. Do we want our kids and our grandkids to do that? But there's actually no chance of them not doing it.
No, it's really sad.
Because their social society is bigger than ours was, is bigger than our parents was, is bigger than whatever. I mean, you've got Marilyn Monroe and things like that, which was, you know, the sort of the golden Hollywood age.
Oh, yeah, massive.
Please, right? Now I go, please, I want to look like her, sexy or what? I mean, I just adored her. I mean, she's just...
Amazing figure.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
But she wasn't like a size 0. She was a size 16. You know,
did you know she was that big, actually?
Yeah, I think so.
And somebody's still a lot better.
I'm sure somebody's going to call me live, but I'm sure I read something. I apologize online, but I'm sure I read somewhere that she was a size 16, and what they used to do in those days, because the whole social standard was big bosoms, small waist like Sophia Loren, big hips. So if they weren't like that, they used to make them take pills to put on a bit of weight, right? And then you've got the other side as you go on with someone like Judy Garland, who they like to keep looking young, so they give her pills to stop her developing.
Crazy.
Isn't it crazy? So there's a whole historical thing about it. And did you have when you were little, you're going to laugh at me again, or call me really sad. When I was little, I used to have this thing where I wanted to be a princess.
I wanted to be the Little Mermaid.
Did you?
Yes. I used to put flannels on my legs in the bath.
I'm sorry? Flannels on your legs?
Yeah, to pretend there was hair. Like, oh! It still is my favourite Disney film.
This is why I love you so much. I used to lie in bed, right, and think, oh, if I was a princess, somebody'd knock on the door and take me away, and I'd be living in this princess house and all this stuff.
Happy ever after.
Happy about prince. I used to have a prince, you know, that was 3 husbands down, right? But stop being Peachy. No, I meant this one, not anyway. You know what I mean? Oh God, he's gonna kill me. Anyway, so but now, and that I grew up out of that, and I realised that you know you got to like who you are, and you've got to appreciate that we're all different. Unfortunately, everybody now wants to be the princess we see on social media, and that's what it boiled down to. When I was looking at all of this stuff, people want to be who's on social media.
Oh, definitely.
The princess who's on stuff, which just happens to be again the Kardashians, and that sort. And when I say the Kardashians, I don't mean them. I mean them as a
whole genre, isn't it? It's big.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, because you know, so and so gets this product of lip filler, So suddenly you'll see companies advertising it, oh, same brand the Kardashians or whoever else uses it. This person from Geordie Shore or Towie or wherever uses this product, so let's use it. It's endorsed by,
Exactly.
my air quotes in there. It's a massive thing because these people are clearly so insecure. So you look at like Scarlett Moffat, for example. Like, how did she even get famous? Was that through Gogglebox or something? Yeah, so she's like a Geordie, very pretty girl. She went on I'm a Celebrity. I think she might have won it. And then she lost loads of weight. She was super slim. But she's got fillers and she's had her teeth done. And yeah, I saw her on. She was on Sunday Brunch yesterday, and she is as thick as two short planks. She's there cuddling a chihuahua.
So what talent
She's
is
wearing
she
a t-shirt.
Yeah, what talent did she have to make me want to say to my grandkids, right, this is the person you should be looking up to?
Yeah.
Because she's got lots of fillers.
She's funny because she's thick.
Serious, that's
the thing. She does this podcast with her boyfriend, who I think is a policeman, and they talk about conspiracies and stuff. And she believes so much stuff. She thinks that it's fake that we've walked on the moon. Sorry. She woke her boyfriend up to ask him if when you go to sleep, it's just because you're looking at the inside of your eyeballs and you're bored, or do your eyes roll back? And I was just like, what?
I'm speechless.
Google her. She's amazing.
I will. It'll be my next obsession, because I am obsessed with all this stuff at the moment. It's just.
She's just a pretty girl, and that's what gets me.
There you go.
She was pretty, and now she's had all this stuff. She's got the hair extensions. She wears so much makeup. Whereas actually, we saw her on Gogglebox probably years ago now. Time flies, doesn't it, when you're old?
Excuse me.
She was literally sat there in like joggy bottoms and her hair scraped back and just normal. And that she was so pretty.
That's when we liked her.
Yeah, but now she's become everything I do not want my children to be or think is good.
Well, this is it. I mean, it's like girls, women, the physical appearance is what's called social currency. It's money. That's where the money is, right? And then you say about this girl, right, really pretty, but then she suddenly becomes famous and everything. And for some reason, she's not happy with herself. How did it go from I'm really pretty and I'm getting famous for being pretty and maybe stupid, but there was to I'm now going to change what everybody really liked about me.
Yeah.
And it's still society, me and everybody else in our society still going, yeah, we're going to support you. It doesn't make any sense, because the more they get done, the more they feel like the people love them, and then the more they feel they have to get done. And it's just this,
it's a vicious cycle. I mean, randomly at the weekend, I was just scrolling through Facebook, and there was a thing on there that was like, celebrities' teeth before and after.
Oh God.
And then like Girls Aloud, for example, very normal, a few wonky teeth, like maybe the odds, like they were curly white. And now you look at them and they're all like, they've got like all the like veneers.
When I lived in the States, people used to say I had English teeth.
Oh, that's really hard.
Maybe that put down a what?
But it's natural. Whereas people seem to get famous, and the first thing they do is get their teeth done.
Yeah. I might get mine done. I
don't think there's anything wrong with like whitening and stuff like that, but it's when people go for the full like racehorse and it's all the big veneers and they're like
white ones, pearly white.
It might to do with a bit of whitening, because I like black coffee and I like red wine. So obviously, two really, really bad things. My dentist hates me because I've hardly got any enamel after having horrendous morning sickness for 2 pregnancies. And it was beautiful. So my teeth are really sensitive anyway. And yeah, like I daren't get them professionally whitened because they'll be so sensitive, like more sensitive.
They just put you out. In the States, they put you out to do anything, You're going to have a filling, put you out.
Oh, what? Even when they do the scale and polish over here, I am on the ceiling, literally. So much pain. Horrible. I cannot deal. And the dentist's like, can you lay still? I'm like, I can't.
Oh, it's just awful. And it's this But even like now in lockdown, right, we've got all these real, real images are coming out, right, of the young Kardashians and all that sort of thing. No makeup, they haven't had spent millions of dollars having booty done this and that. And yet we're still seeing them with no makeup and all the flaws. And people are going, look at that person who's real. Oh my God. And it's almost like the people can't wait for them to be back into society where they're fully made up and looking like not reality.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's like you expect them to like that all the time. Like
Yes.
Mila Kunis, for example, American actress, absolutely stunning. Funny fact for you, loads of people tell me I look like Mila Kunis, which I just think I think or Urbana Castle, but there was that picture that was, she was packed and she had no makeup on, and I'm not gonna lie, she did look a bit like a heroin addict, bless her, because she'd clearly had a heavy night. She was out on doggies, but don't we all? Like, do you know what I mean? I go to the co-op on a Sunday looking like death's door, but it's just, that's normal.
And we never get noticed, do we?
I know, right? But do you not notice if you've not got any makeup on and you look like absolute dog shit, you see everyone you know?
Yeah, ex-boyfriend and the girl you hate.
It's like an episode of This Is Your Life. Whereas if you go out looking or like feeling like you look really good, you will see no one.
Jesus.
But yeah, but all the fun.
But what about you saying, you talked about somebody before who I'm going to look up on Google, but I mean, I remember my things like Jane Fonda, who you probably...
I know who she is. I'm not just young.
You are. Anyway, right?
Videos, VHSs.
Yes. Well, she sort of started the whole aerobics thing, right? Yeah. She literally started.
Swimming costume over your leggings.
Absolutely. I love that. Oh, God, yeah.
Motivator on GMTV.
Back now, isn't it?
Well,
now she does this cream. Have you seen her? This cream, which
no.
that's like facial cream. And I'm a sucker. If you look in my bathroom, right, I've got every... Gavin will say to me, is that different from that one? No, but it might just work.
I'm like that. And I think it comes from having a younger other half, because like I love Charlotte Tilbury products. Really love her makeup because I'm allergic to so much stuff.
You do have an allergy thing, don't you?
Yeah, massively. And I've discovered that everything of hers is fine. Like all the creams, the facial washes, all the makeup. So I'm like, brilliant. That's what I'm going to buy because I know it works. But yeah, I have like the facial wash. I have the toner. I have the eye cream. I have the serum. It goes on and on. Charlotte's magic cream. But Josh goes and looks at my kind of dressing table, which isn't even a dressing table. It's a random little chest of drawers next to it.
Is it a shelf somewhere?
And he's just like, what is all of that crap? And I'm like, well, you are 5 years younger than me, and I'm starting to feel very old, so I just need them. Because we're getting married next year, and I don't want to be this wrinkly old codger next to him.
But we are going to do one, aren't we, about difference in age groups?
Yeah, yes, and I'm really looking forward to that. Because I'm so excited to together. Like, I have a child to somebody 15 years older than me, but now I am getting married to somebody 5 years younger. Yeah. So it is,
awesome, right? And I'm just saying, I was, and I was married to somebody 11 years older than me, and my second husband was 7 years younger than me. So, and now I've got one the same age. So, so I get all of that. So I can't wait to do that one. But anyway, Jane Fonda, she does this cream, right, which I have got, and I've seen her pictures of her in real life. I mean, she's had all this done, right? She's got a really good...
She has, yeah. They all have.
Oh, yeah. But then even then, they put filters in over this. So even, it's like Charlene Theron, is it Theros? Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sexy, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong. I'm just saying, right?
She's gorgeous.
I appreciate women's form and men's form. I don't care, right? And I just think, she's gorgeous. And then I look at her and I think, she's unattainable anyway. Nobody is going to look like that. I mean, and then they put a filter on her for that. I can't remember what that perfume is. She comes out of the water.
Oh, is it Dior, isn't it?
Yeah, gold.
Gold, yeah.
Yeah. And they put this filter on her, and I go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'd appreciate somebody who looked like that, was really like that, and just came out of the water looking like, and go, yeah, right.
Yeah, bit of mascara, you know.
Yeah.
It's real, isn't it?
Wouldn't that be great? You might wipe the mascara off and go, see, I'm still lovely.
Yeah. But it's like Amanda Holden is one that really gets me. Because if you sit too close to a candle, she will melt.
I saw her the other day on some Foxy prizey singing show or something.
She does Britain's Got Talent, doesn't she?
That's the one.
I don't watch it just because I just get really annoyed. It drives me crazy. I love David Walliams. Simon Cowell, hilarious. Amanda Holden makes me want to punch the screen. She subbed for somebody on, I think it was Celebrity Juice, and she is just the most vacuous, plastic, and she's had a really hard time. Like, she's had stillbirths and she's lost children and like really awful, harrowing time.
We're not talking about what's happened in her life, are we? We're not.
I know, but like, do you know what I mean? And then I feel bad because I think she looks like a heap of crap because she's had all this work done, when actually she's had a really hard time. So there's probably some kind of psychological link somewhere. And her partner looks a little bit like, what's his name? I can't think of what his name is. The guy that used to do that changing rooms with the long brown hair. Do you know what I mean? He used to wear like really terrible clothes and everyone hated what he did. It's going to really annoy me.
Is she married to that comedian? Something.
Don't know.
Anyway, but you know what we're doing, even now, you and I are doing, right? We're saying, and I'm saying, naming these people, and I'm having a go at what they look like.
Lawrence Wellenbowen. There you go. He looks like that, but he's not him.
We are so bad. But you know what we're doing? We're having a go at, well, it sounds like we're having a go, and I don't think, I certainly don't mean to, and I know you don't mean to have a go at people. It's just about they epitomise stuff that we're talking about, isn't it? So I just want to get a disclaimer in there before anybody sends us real hate mail. You do not having a go at these people. Do not send them hate mail. Do not send us hate mail.
Personal opinion.
And also they're just types of the things we're talking about, which is
100%.
You know.
But it's like literally my 6-year-old said to me when Amanda Holden came up on, it was like an advert for Britain's Got Talent or something, and she was like, "Mummy, why does that lady's face not move?" I was like, "Well, get me my soapbox."
But when we do things like this, I just think this is what people must have been like in social times when the screens came on and the golden Hollywood stars came on. Can you imagine all sitting there, all sitting there with their hats and the cups of tea. Well, actually, it's probably fags in the cinema there, and going, "Oh no, we can't possibly look like that," that sort of thing. And Marilyn Monroe, she's much too much.
I really hope they spoke like that because that is brilliant.
With a Geordie accent, I mean, come on. But can I just do a stat here, right? So Dove, they did that whole woman campaign.
Yeah.
Right? Well, they did this thing, and 44% of women expressed negative feelings about their individual body parts and their bodies as a whole. 44%.
Doesn't surprise me.
Fucking ridiculous, isn't it? I mean,
because I'm guilty of it myself. Like, I do it all the time. I will literally, we have, this sliding door, proper 90s wardrobes. And we've got one in our bedroom and it's mirrored
talking to a mirror.
Bottom. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's brutal. And when you come out of the ensuite, you look and literally, there you are. It's not happening. And every night I get out of the shower and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fat. And Josh is like, oh, you're beautiful. And I love you just how you are. And which is lovely. And I'm sure that he does. I'm sure it's not a lie. I mean, he's marrying me, so I'd like to think it's not. But it's just, I think you become so conditioned to being XYZ size and having the abs and whatever. Whereas actually at the moment, I've not only got a mum tum, I've got lockdown tum, which I have a genuine gunt, as I said to you. You don't know what it is. It's not good. It's just this overhang, and it's awful. And all I can fit in is like yoga pants and pajama bottoms. So I'm going to be screwed if lockdown gets lifted quickly, because if I have to go and see a client, I'll be like, Soz, I'm going to have to go in pajamas. Hey up.
You go and look there, dude. But yoga pants, yes, that's what we've got on.
I love them. I got the anti-cellulite ones with like the honeycomb pattern on. They're brilliant. And my ass looks amazing in them. Because I have got like a big bum. So I've got like proper booty when I wear my yoga pants.
You know what? It's interesting you said, but isn't it interesting, right? That do you think women are harder on women? Right? I don't dress for my husband when I go out. I want him to like me, but I know he's going to love me anyway, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if I'm going to go out to meet people, couples, I'll dress for the other women because I know they're going to go.
Because they're judgy. They're so judgy.
And it's so horrible that we as women, we're not kind. We're not kind to other women.
I know, and I'm guilty of that as well. Like, I am guilty of that, seeing a really unflattering picture of someone on Facebook, screenshotting it and sending it to a particular WhatsApp group I have with some friends and being like, oh my God. Like,
and the very fact we're talking about this subject and the way we're talking about it means that we're exactly the same. And I admit it, I'm exactly the same. And I think my thing for the whole is, I wish I wasn't. I wish I didn't want to be these people.
But I think we're conditioned.
Yeah, and that's
what everything going on.
Yeah.
It is the media. It is what you see on TV. It is what you hear. It is the people that are famous. Yeah. They're famous because of their bodies. There was like outroar when that picture of Katy Perry was posted when she was married to Russell Brand for all of 5 minutes. She had no makeup on, and she just looked like every woman that wakes up in the morning.
I know.
A bit bleary-eyed, a couple of spots, but everyone was like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" And it's like she's just normal, but actually we're all disgusted.
And it's.
But we can talk about apps to fix that.
Okay.
I'm going to leave this to you because although I know you don't use them personally, I know this is your area of particular expertise and interest. So.
Oh, no, I'm obsessed with them. Because I'm going to do the 5. I've got to read the list because I don't remember the list. Okay?
I'll do 5. I didn't print any numbers off, so I'm just going to do hands.
5. 5. Okay, 5 is going backwards to number 1. Okay, 5 is the self-photo editor, which a lot of people can have. I mean, the thing is, these change like in 30 seconds.
Oh,
I mean, half an hour down the road, I'll be looking at another one, So it's gone from just being able to...
Great company, you, aren't you? In the car.
It's gone from things being able to just change the face to when you're still, like this, okay? Right? So you can start... you can have eye lifts. There's Gigi Hadid.
She's so pretty.
Beautiful. She voted the most beautiful woman in the world, right? The most, and she still uses Facetunes. How's that? Because if you do a side by side, look at Celeb Face is my favourite, and it shows the side by side one on Instagram. It's got millions of followers, and they show you the real person, which is taken on a photograph by the press somewhere, and then it takes you the stuff that's been done, and the eyes have been lifted. That this has been done. So you've got something like 20-year-old women who are the most beautiful women in the world, making it even more realistic, more difficult for normal people to be like them. So not only do we have to aspire to be like the most beautiful woman in the world, we have to aspire to be like the most beautiful in the world with Facetune.
I'm just not going to attempt.
Exactly. So what's the point? And then so that. Then you've got YouCam Perfect, which is another selfie camera which is another I'm rubbish. Which is another camera editor, and that just adds more to it. So you can start to sort of like do this bit, have a facelift.
You see people do those photos like.
Yeah. So, you can take things out of your chin, so you can extend. This is what Hadid does, right?
I get this.
This is selfie camera ad editor, right? So Hadid. Again, gorgeous. She's got quite a prominent chin in normal life. If you look at her stuff, she brings her chin in and lowers her hairline because her face is quite long. So sad that I know this, isn't it? That
she looks like a type of monkey.
It's like this.
Like, sort of.
Yeah, am I beautiful now?
Right, number 3.
Number 3 is a selfie photo editor. The next couple are exactly the same. So selfie photo editor. Number 2 is the airbrush, which is number 2, and the first one is what's called Face App, which most people have got, right? Most people can get this. No, I haven't got that. Well, no, that's a lie.
Filter on Snapchat. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah. No, this is a lie. I did download it, right, when it first came out because my kids downloaded it, and you can do some amazing things with it. So there is a picture going around, and my kids have got it, whereas literally it doesn't have no texture at all. It doesn't look.
You look like a
it's
plastic mask.
Yeah. Do you know when if you ever look at paintings that are half finished, like watercolor paintings, and they're just like one tone on?
Like every photo, every picture ever, sorry, of Elizabeth I. Just white.
Yes, it is like that, and it's really scary. But did you see the film The Irishman?
I watched a chunk of it, and it was the most boring thing I've ever sat and watched.
I hated it. I went to pay for that shit, and I wish.
Oh no, we watched it on Netflix.
Oh.
So we got like a chunk through it, and I literally turned to Josh and I was like, "Can we just go to bed? I'm so tired."
But you didn't see? Did you see the second half of it where it changed over? Oh, right.
They were on the road trip when I jibbed out.
Okay. There's a bit there's half of it where it's the stars in their age they are, and then it gets halfway through and it changes to them as young people.
Jesus,
right?
that was halfway through. Like, I didn't even watch half of it. It felt like 3 hours.
I'm sure it was halfway through. Anyway, yeah, honestly, it's the worst thing. So instead, what they used to do, right, what they used to do in the old days, was hire young actors who looked like them when they were younger. No more. So they got these actors and they filtered the shit out of them. So they looked like them, but they just kept the actors and they just filtered the movement. So now they've got all these apps that you can, when people move around.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Younger. I mean, if you look at the there was this thing on social media a few months ago where we've done a thing about Japanese and Chinese mukbang and things like that. Well, there's one woman who was selling her voice for that. So she was on this, I won't tell you what she was doing, but she was selling her voice, and she had a picture of herself, she was talking, but she had a filter on it that was making her look younger. And then in a few months ago, this is how quickly filters are updated. If you put something in front of the face, it made the whole thing bleep, so it looked like this in front of your face. Well, she did that, and the filter stopped, and then you saw her, and she was a 54-year-old woman, and she'd been her thing, avatar, right, was like a 20-odd-year-old gorgeous girl.
That's really creepy.
No, so basically, you can get these things now, and I'm thinking about getting one for us, so that I can just.
All right, speak to yourself. No, I need it. There are so many wrinkles appearing on my forehead. It is ridiculous. Like, come on, Charlotte Tilbury, sort me out. Yeah.
But honestly, it's amazing that not only have you got all of these things, but you can move. So the extreme point is, at which point in our life will we be in a room with an avatar out there, okay, mixing with other people in not a real world, in a gorgeous avatar, like in a game.
I mean, hopefully soon, because then I can stop like brushing my hair, and you know what I mean. I can literally just be like, "Meh, she can do the work."
She can shave her legs.
Right, literally. Trying that, and this is a topic for another day. But when you get into a relationship, you literally.
Are you going to say?
Fuck.
What are you going to say? That's what I want to put into the. Can we after the next one, which is what is the next one? What we're doing? Can we do the ages? Yeah. Are you going to say it? What it is? Go on.
Okay, so I think we've rambled on for long enough today. So thank you for joining us, and join us next time when we will discuss all things fetish, which includes bondage, sploshing, and BDSM. I can't wait.
And you're going to share some stuff.
I'm really scared. All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
'Sweet and Peachy.